Welcome back. Well, if you've just joined us here on Insights from Africa, we're talking about consumer trends, specifically through the lens of Black Friday. And seeing as Takealot introduced the event to South Africa back in 2012, it's only fitting that their Chief Marketing Officer, Julianne Walsh, joins me now. Julianne, thanks for your time today. So when Takealot introduced Black Friday to South Africa over a decade ago, did the firm ever think it would become the bonanza it is today?
I can't believe it's so long ago. But yes, I mean, if we look internationally, Black Friday is massive. And actually, Cyber Monday in a lot of the other countries is even bigger from an online point of view. So bringing Black Friday to South Africa, I think we betted that it would be an incredibly big day. And it's the one day of the year that we pretty much spend the rest of the year getting ready for so that we can, scale to the volumes that we need.
If we look at Black Friday 2024, what stood out for you from a trends perspective?
It was fascinating this year. Every single year we have record-breaking years. And this year, consumer trend-wise, it shifted slightly. So Black Friday this year was on the 29th of the month. And typically, as close to payday as possible, we know that South Africans have, more disposable income. So we had a Monday payday as well as Black Friday on Friday. So we did see quite an interesting shift to absolutely the big ticket items, TVs, PlayStations, white goods like fridges and, high ticket items like laptops and mobile phones. Absolutely. They were the stalwart of the day in terms of big ticket items. But South African consumers actually shifted towards more everyday essentials, bulk buying items, toilet paper, 24 packs of Coca-Cola and tins of tomato. So it was an incredibly different year in terms of just a swing towards more staples, which I think is the sign of the times.
Absolutely, definitely a sign of the times coming through there in the buying patterns of consumers. But you are also operating in a very competitive environment. We have the likes of an Amazon now coming to the fore. How does that impact your strategies on a day like Black Friday, which you say, you prepare for all year? So how do you prepare from a strategy perspective on Black Friday to ensure that from a competitive perspective, you are offering the deals that cause shoppers to click on and kind of steal away from some of those competitors that are coming to take your pie, so to speak?
What I love about this time of year is that South Africans are guaranteed to get a good deal. And if retailers don't actually sharpen their pencils and get good prices out there, your South African consumer is incredibly savvy. They will call you out on it. So from our side, we've got an incredibly talented team in our retail buying and our marketplace seller team who are making sure that we've got the right products based on data, based on consumer trends up, until this time of year, whether it's bought or browsed or search behavior or even reviewed behavior, wish listed behavior. And we use all of these data points to actually, triangulate what are the right deals that we need to be giving to our consumers. So we make sure that we understand what the market is yielding, and we make sure that our prices are as sharp as they possibly can be.
Because that's right at the heart of it, right? You have to somehow entice consumers in this very tight economy. And so you're offering, perhaps not even on the products you offer, but things like subscriptions, etc., all have to be geared towards that.
Absolutely. So we are so aware that consumers are looking for value. So we do have a bulk value proposition called A Lot for Less, which is all about staples, bulk saving, pantry staples, pet care. And this is really bigger pack sizes for your pantry stocking, whether it's, Sunlight Liquid, which is 5 liters, or, it's your 20 kilograms dog food that nobody wants to have to schlep to your boot of your car or carry through a mall. Those types of offerings from our bulk saving A Lot for Less is what seems to be the flavor of the month with our consumers at the moment. But having said that, consumers are always looking for value across every single sphere in their shopping basket and their shopping missions. So we've launched Takealot More, which is our subscription service that allows us to give our subscribers really, really good benefits on next day and same day delivery, as well as free bulky delivery. as well as free delivery on and delivery benefits on Mr. D for groceries and for food delivery. So those are the types of initiatives that we put in place to make sure that the consumers don't have to worry about standing in queues, don't have to worry about paying for a taxi fare to get to where they need to go, and that we deliver to their door, or they can choose to pick it up at a pickup point across the country, of which we've got hundreds.
And give you that competitive edge as well. Julianne, thanks so much for your time today. Julianne Walsh is Takealot's Chief Marketing Officer. Well, from what both Tumelo and Julianne have highlighted, it appears that South African bargain hunters looked for good deals and shopped mostly for groceries this Black Friday. But offering that doesn't just have to come once a year. Supermarket chain Boxer is responding to the need for bargains in the grocery division. Here's the retailer's CEO, Marek Masoyada.
Boxer's very focused on that value segment, which is the biggest part of our market and also where the most rands are being spent. So that is our focus area.
Well, tough economic conditions aren't unique to South Africa, and so there has been some thinking that Boxer could successfully apply its model and offering to other African markets. But the CEO says not just yet.
I think, in our South African environment, there are a lot of people, that are struggling to put food on the table every month. And that is the market that we are focused on. And we are trying every single day to make their rands go further and offer that offering that brings value to their households.
So in South Africa for now, but Boxer not completely ruling out the idea of going continental. So on that note, let's bring this episode of Insights from Africa to an end. If you'd like to keep watching though, you can go to our YouTube channel, as all our previous episodes, including this one, are there. And if you follow us on social media, you can stay up to date with all our content. So be sure to find us on X, TikTok and LinkedIn. So from me, Bronwyn Seaborn, and the rest of the team, it's goodbye for now.
Insights from Africa is brought to you in partnership with Standard Bank.